Hi, today we are gonna see how to set up schema or structured data on your WordPress. So for doing this, we will be using the number one schema plugin, which is called schema and structured data, which will have this logo. So we'll be using this and we'll set up. Let's go ahead. So I've got the plugin installed over here. All right. Now there are two parts of this plugin. One is the general settings and another one is to add a specific schema on different type of contents. Let's see the first one. To do that, you will find, after installing the plugin, you will find this settings area over here. Let's go ahead here. I'm not gonna use any setup wizards for this tutorial. Now these are the about and contact pages, which most 99% of the people have. We will be using about page and the contact page would be this, right? Now website schema. Do we want the website schema on home page or not? If we want, yes. And the site links search box, I would recommend you to have this as well. Some people prefer it on archive. If you don't want it, then you can leave it. Breadcrumbs is recommended. Comments schema is also recommended. Now site navigation menu. The website has a primary menu and Google needs to know what's that primary links. So for that we will be selecting this. It might be different one which you have set up. Now that's for the general settings. Let's check the knowledge graph. So basically this would be the default one. The knowledge graph are two types of graphs. So one is organization. If you are a brand or a company or a service, then you should go with the organization. If you're an individual or a blogger, then go for the person schema. In this scenario, we will use the organization. Organization type, what kind of an organization you have. So for this video, we are setting it up as if we are doing it for a news website. So news media organization, then I've got this name, URL, and if I want to give a contact type, so you can just select norm and just have the phone number, then the contact. This would be your contact page URL. This would be your logo. If you want to associate social profiles, you can do so by doing this. It could be either your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, any kind of social profile. So the next step is default data. In rare scenarios, we might not get the right values for Google. In that case, Google will throw an error. So to avoid that, we are going to pass some default data to Google. So you just need to add a default image, default height and default width. It should be at least more than this size. So that's about it. Once you have done that, just hit save settings. So now the data is saved. So the first aspect of the settings has been done. There are some additional settings which you can do. If you have AMP, you can enable this option. If you want to add reviews on your website, you can use this. There is a compatibility section. This actually works automatically. Email schema if needed, if you have the module for this. Then there are some advanced settings which we won't be covering for this video. So that's for the part 1. Let's go to the part 2, which is schema types. In the schema type, so like I said, for this video we are doing it for a news company. So let's just add schema type. And for a news company, it's extremely important to have a news article schema. So we have a lot of schemas available. You can directly select from here, or you can just click news, or you can just type in and it will automatically say yes, we want the item list. It's extremely important and we want it to be speakable as well. So next, post type equals to, yeah, I have all the articles as post, so I want that on post type equal to post. So there you have it. We have added the schema successfully. Now if we hit let's go, we would go into the expanded version of that schema where we have added it. So this is like how it looks. I would like to show you in the schema types. We have now the news article, right? I would like to add another schema on my website. This one was for post. We will do it for the pages. So the pages, I would like to give it as a web page schema. no item list because I'm not using any bullet points there. So now post type equals to page. You need to have a proper understanding of what kind of schema you want to add and where you want to add. Only then you will be able to do it properly. So this is written to dashboard. Let's go back to the dashboard, and there you have it. Now after doing this, our initial schema setup has been done. At this point, Google will start crawling and picking up schema on your search results. If there are any problems, make sure you check out the Google Search Console. Google will give a report on the Search Console. So you make sure you keep on checking the Search Console for few days to make sure there are no errors. If there are any errors, just let me know in the comments and I would be happy to fix it for you. And if you like this important information and if you want me to create more of these, just let me know in the comments and I would be happy to help you. Thank you.